I, CA Kishore Mehta, welcome you all to this 26th VCM of Bhinder CP Study Circle. No matter your current circumstances, you can imagine something better for. If you can imagine something better for yourself, then you can create it. So to be the best, you have to be you will be able to handle the worst. With this, I would like outgoing convener CA Nikunj Angaria ji to share his thoughts.
Thank you so much, Kishore, for that wonderful beginning to the session. As you announced, this will be my last VCM, and I'm the outgoing convener of this great study circle, behind the CP study circle of WRC of ICAI. Throughout the tenure as convener, dear members, I had always been trying to, get as fast as to the real core seminar. Try to take as little time as we can with the initial formalities, so that the knowledge remains maximum, and we also take care of the formalities. So I'll just borrow those some few moments that I had saved at that time. So first of all, as I said, this great, wonderful CP study circle right now, which I believe is, I will not be wrong in calling it as CP, behind the CP study circle family. It was a wonderful experience, great learning experience. I guess those words will be really short. I'll be short of words today. 2 years as convener, before that as deputy convener, before that as coordinator. Innumerable instances of learning, innumerable instances of getting well together with each other, of forging new relationships with the members. As Albert Einstein said, the more I learn, the more I realize how much I have to learn. This stint with Study Circle was a humbling experience. It was a experience which made me realize a lot of things. You have to keep on learning. The education never ends. The COVID situation was the biggest challenge that the humanity faced, and Study Circle could not be spared from that. But as we have this knack, as we chartered accountants have a knack of finding an opportunity in every challenge that we face, we found this opportunity in the form of VCMs. And I'm proud and happy to share this is 26th VCM over the last 1 year. And for this, I would like to not only congratulate the whole team of coordinators, deputy convener, and the seniors. I would like to congratulate each and every member for making it to this 26th VCM. I mean, this is an achievement we really can't thank more. Of course, we missed out some of the practical fun moments that we used to enjoy when we used to have physical meetings. But yes, nonetheless, we couldn't help it. We had been actually planning in the month of March. We had been, it was on our thoughts in January that if situation gets better, we would be able to begin physical seminars. But unfortunately, the COVID has again, raised its head, its dirty head, to disturb us. I'm really falling short. I mean, this is a overwhelming moment, and most importantly, I'm really happy that the charge will now go to a totally female combination of convener and deputy convener, CA Ritu Agarwal madam and CA Sheetal Sharma madam. My heartiest congratulations to both of you, and I'm pretty sure you will be the true baton holders of female empowerment this study circle will experience. Wishing you all the luck, and wishing all the members great learning experiences on and on forever. One important thing to note, 2 years ago when I was, in the meeting where I was appointed as the convener of study circle for the first time, it was Mudit Bhai's lecture session. And today, as destiny has it, Mudit Bhai, it's again your session. So I would say fantastic beginning and a fantastic closure to this wonderful term with wonderful members of Mahendra CP Study Circle.
Nikunj bhai, please unmute yourself.
Sorry for the glitch. Glitches like these only made me realize nothing can be perfect. It's only that how you come back with that imperfection, how do you learn from those imperfections, and you realize that you cannot be proud of any moment that went good, because there might be a moment in the next any moment which will make you realize that yes, you can touch the ground again. So you have to keep your feet on the ground. This feeling is always to be with us. I would like to now that it's about to end. So I would like to thank. I began this experience, this participation in study circle way back, and I had the honor and privilege of working under great conveners, Deepak Ji Bansal, Sandeep Bhai Jain, Nitesh Kothari, Amit Agarwal, my immediate past convener, and each one of them was literally an institution to learn something from. If Deepak Ji Bansal was a lesson on how to get things done, Sandeep Bhai, I would say, would be the mentor every one of us would like to have in their life. If Nitesh Kothari is that non-stop energy, Amit Agarwal would be sheer hard work, sheer selflessness. And under them, with my team, with my co-coordinators, and now Ritu Madam, my first year's deputy convener, Sumitra Madam, my team of coordinators. I would like to name a few, but pardon me if I miss anyone. Santoshji Jaju, Ritu Madam, Sheetal Madam, of course, Akash, Jayesh, Mayur, Kishore, Divyaji, Garimaji. The list is huge. I mean, a lot of members put in their silent efforts to just, let the study circle get to the glory that it is at now. So to end this, I will not take much of time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's a bit of emotional moment. So I'll end it up with two lines that are really close to my heart. And it just tells how overwhelmed I am, how privileged I am. आपकी नजरों ने समझा प्यार के काबिल हमें, तो जहां की आज खुशियां हो गई हासिल हमें, आपकी नजरों ने समझा प्यार के काबिल हमें. Thank you so much. Take care.
You do so well.
Thank you. Thank you. Over to you, Kishore. Kishore, you need to mute. We are back to the VCM issues technical point.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Kishore.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Yes. Yes, Nikunj. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, and thank you for giving us a very good message. You have devoted many things to study circle, but not only you have given a couple of many good lectures to members, but as a coordinator, I would like to thank you on behalf of all coordinators that you have motivated us a lot for whatever you have kept faith in us, and you have devoted work to us. Thank you very much. We have learned a lot from you, and now I request Ritu Madam, convener, newly appointed convener, to share her thoughts.
Thank you, Kishore. First of all, I want to thank all the study circle members for their trust and support. I also thank my mentors and our past conveners, Nikunj Bhai, Amit ji, Sandeep sir. They always guided and encouraged me in this journey. I remember when I joined study circle, I used to sit in the last row. One can say I was backbencher in the class, but I was fortunate enough that they pushed me to come ahead and become coordinator to coordinate the programs. I can say one thing for our study circle, that no favoritism follows. Only work and dedication follows in our study circle. All members of study circle has supported a lot, and today I want to request you all to support me in this new journey like always. We have always tried to give our best to get best speakers and topics for our members during last year. Same way we will do to the BCMs until we get a chance to meet in physical seminars. I extend my gratitude towards our deputy convener Sheetal Sharma, past deputy convener Sumitra madam, and our coordinators team Kishore Mehta, Jayesh Bhai, Mayur, Aba, Akash, Nainesh, Divya, and Garima, and many more, Jajuji, for doing such an excellent job and taking out time to coordinate webinar to serve our members. Thank you so much. With this, I wish you all a very happy and wonderful Holi. May your life always be filled with color of joy and happiness. Thank you once again. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Kishore.
Yeah, thank you, Ritu madam, for sharing your thoughts. Now I request Sheetal Sharma, CS Sheetal Sharma, a new incoming deputy convener, to share thoughts.
Thank you,
Sheetal.
Kishorji. Good morning, all, and thank you, everyone present here. It's been pleasure and wonderful experience with indeed a lot of learning at a Behind the CP study circle. I became part to study circle when Amit sir was convener. Sir was very cordial to each and every member. He introduced me to the working of study circle, which made me learn to work about the management, and yes, with Nikun sir, and hence the communication skills. Being part to coordinate team, it was indeed learning, get very skillful experience to me under both the conveners, Amit sir, Nikun sir, deputy convener, Sumitra madam, Ritu madam. My seniors and coordinating team has always been very supportive and guiding. With each year, I have learned here, grown here, which is very the purpose of our CP study circle, continuing professional excellence. Here, I would take this opportunity to thank our past conveners. Sir, Akash sir, Ritu madam, and all members. A huge thank you to all of you for instilling my confidence and enhancing my learnings with our every meeting. And Nikun sir, special thanks to you for every lively moment that you create at CP Study Circle. Thank you all.
Well, I would only like to pitch in between and add, Sheetal madam, now you are deputy convener. अब आप जियो फाइबर का कनेक्शन ले ही लीजिए.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sheetal, for sharing your thoughts.
I am not promoting any internet service providers as such. I am not getting any sponsorship. I am only saying get a fast internet connection. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Now, without taking much time, thank you, Sheetal, for CS Sheetal Sharma, for sharing your thoughts. Now, without taking much time, I would like to say that today's VCM is on guidelines for networking of Indian CA firm and analysis by CA Mudit Bansali. And now I request CA Divya Jain to acquaint our speaker CM Udit Ji Bansali to our members. Yeah, Divya?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I would like to welcome CA Mudit Bhansali to our CP study circle. CA Mudit Bhansali, a tech-savvy person by passion, he is currently working on prospect model to transform the real estate industry.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So he is currently working on a PropTech model to transform the real estate industry. He has been head of the GST department at the Rank Group, and he has an expertise in GST and FEMA advisory, instrumental in bringing automation in various business processes. He has given legal opinions over GST reforms, and he has also written articles on the GST impact in the real estate industry. He has been speaker at the National Academy of Indirect Taxes, Customs and Narcotics, and at various seminars which are conducted at the various branches of WIRC of ICAI. Sir, thank you for sharing your knowledge and giving your valuable time. Over to you.
Yes, sir. CA Muditji Bansali, the dice is yours.
All right. Thank you, Divya, for this short introduction. Nikunj bhai, thank you so much for apprising me with the fact, come coincidence, come destiny. That my first session in Bhinder CP Circle, and today I didn't knew that this is your last day as an as a conveyor. But truly, if I can do justice to this particular session, that would be my tribute to you. All right. So WB, whenever I come to Bhinder Study Circle, it feel like I'm coming to family members. तो बोलने में कोई शर्म नहीं आती है. अगर किसी को कोई सीए के बारे में भी कुछ बोलना है तो we can speak whatever we want to speak. We can just pour it our heart out and we can speak. So हमेशा वही feeling आई है, आज भी वही feeling है. So the topic what we have selected for today is networking of firms. I mean, this is very good topic from the perspective that in today's time, despite of COVID, probably I would say that COVID is blessing in disguise. How many of you agree with this part? It's a blessing in disguise. जो चीज हम 5 साल बाद करने वाले थे वो हम आज कर रहे हैं. So take it in a way that it is a blessing in disguise for us, for our those who are of course in the practicing, those who are practicing chartered accountant, or those who are in practice, or those intend to go into the practice, because बहुत सारे लोगों ने they have lost their jobs. So a lot of thought process has to be bring in when you sit together and think of doing something unique, which erstwhile you were just doing normal career रहे थे. So the topic is very alarming and very interesting, and hope if I can do justice to this thought process. So one thing I'll assure you all that आज के बाद आपका थोड़ा mindset change हो जाएगा अपने practice के तरफ. That's my commitment to you. So can I share my screen? Let me know if my screen is visible, okay? Is it visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible. Yes, sir.
Give me a second. Yeah. Now?
Yes, it is visible.
So as we said that today's topic is the guidelines for networking of CA Indian CA firms. All right. So before we start, I'll just play a video of 2.3 minutes, wherein we open up our mind to grasp this particular topic, which is altogether a non-technical topic, but it will definitely help you for your thought process.
Expanding your network.
Is the sound audible?
Yes, audible.
It's audible.
You are surrounded right now by unlimited opportunities disguised as insurmountable problems. Brian Tracy. Have you ever heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? Networking is ultra important in today's business world. In order to succeed, you must rely on others. The right people can always help you. We live in a society, and as a member of that society, it's likely that every change in your life is strongly influenced by other people in some way. The courses you take in school that shape your career are often the instigation of a friend or counselor. The books you read, the tapes you listen to, and the seminars you attend are almost invariably the result of a suggestion from someone you respect. The occupation you select, the job you take, and the key steps in your career are largely determined by the people you meet and talk to at those critical decision points in your life. In fact, at every crossroad in your life, there's usually someone standing there pointing you in one direction or another. According to the law of probabilities, the greater number of people you network with who can help you at any given time, the more likely it is that you will know the right person at the right time and in the right place to give you the help you need to move ahead more rapidly in your life. The more people you know, the more doors of opportunity will be open to you and the more sound advice you will get in making the important decisions that shape your life. When you develop a positive reference group, you begin to become a member of the in crowd at your level of business. The starting point in the process is to develop a deliberate and systematic approach to networking throughout your career. People like to do business with people they know. They like to socialize and interact with people with whom they are familiar with, and they like to recommend people that they trust. Fully 85% of the best jobs in America are filled as a result of a third-party recommendation. The best networkers are never unemployed for very long. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they begin networking is scattering their time and energy indiscriminately and spending their time with people who can be of no help at all. Even if they attend organization meetings, they often end up associating with people who are neither particularly ambitious or well-connected. When you network, you must be perfectly selfish. You want to become all you can over the course of your career. You want to rise as far as you can. Any success you could ever desire will require the active involvement and help of lots of other people.
All right. So this was the short video wherein I wanted all the members to look into it and just open up their mind. One more request I will make to the members is that remove the thought process of traditional practice. Up now see this CA practice as a business, at least for this seminar. Only if you keep this in mind, a lot of takeaways would be there for you to excel in your business. So take it as a business. Don't take it in a way that it is a traditional practice. That's a request to all the members. So as I said that अब वो वीडियो में एक छोटी सी बात कही थी that when you do a network or when you go for the networking, you need to be very selfish. When I say selfish, it doesn't mean that only think of yourself. No, the priority should be thinking about yourself, but not at the cost of other. That is called the positive way of selfishness. So I would request that whenever you go for the network or whenever you go for the networking event or probably any network, think from the perspective what is there for me or what is there which will benefit me. If I want to talk to someone, there should be the underlying objective that why I'm talking to that particular person. No, that cannot be the reason that I want to just socialize it. No, there should be an underlying objective from the perspective of your business. So whenever you go for a any business meet or any other networking event, you need to ensure that how it will benefit to your business. So going ahead, first we'll see the traditional way how it has been looked into. So there are particular recognized form of practice as we have seen. The first one is in the name of individual. Second is the social proprietorship firm. Then we have, of course, the partnership firm and the LLP. The new concept is also there, wherein merger of two or more firms. And then we have the network of firms. Now, out of this five, the most impactful is the network of firms. Of course, we would look into the facts and how it is most impactful apart from the other things. Now, what is networking? हमने बहुत सुना है, मतलब last couple of years we have always listened that network करो, वहाँ जाओ, यहाँ जाओ, उनसे बात करो, speak to people, connect with the people. But what is networking is all about, and what is the underlying thought process you need to keep in mind while networking? So networking is all about connecting with the people, similar profession or special interest. हम networking उसी को बोलेंगे when you connect with the people who have similar profession or there is a special interest of theirs, wherein there is an exchange of information or the ideas which add value or bring synergies into your business, and that too for a common goal. Now, if you see the definition, it is very, very, very crystal clear that when you connect with the people, the other person should be of the similar profession or they have the same interest which you have. Otherwise क्या होता है कि when you go for the networking event, आप जाते हो उनको अपने business के बारे में पता हो, they get least interested because they know that does not, either that would not add any value to their business or that is not of their interest. So one need to make sure that similar profession or special interest should be there, and there is an exchange of information and ideas. There should not be only the factual things. We cannot just say there's been a couple of haywire things are going on in Mumbai, or for that matter any news you say, because these are some factual things. Only if there is an exchange of information and ideas, the other person will value. If you say the fact तो सबको पता ही होता है. If I am saying something which is the factual thing, the other person would not appreciate because he already knows that. If I share my ideas, if I share my thought process, if I share my viewpoints, then people will appreciate that because my idea, my thought process, my viewpoint would be different from what the other person is having in his mind. And second thing, we also need to ensure that whatever ideas, the value or the thought process I'm giving to the other person, it creates value add and it brings synergy to that particular business or for that matter, that particular person. So that is the one thing we need to keep in mind, something which needs to be value added and it should bring synergy to that particular person. And of course, there should be the underlying common goal for the person. Now, these are the two strong pillars. If you go through the networking guidelines, so the two words what are being used are capacity building and capability building. So I have narrowed down it to the thought process that capacity means strength. आज अगर मेरे फर्म में एक जन काम कर रहा है, if I want to increase my capacity, then I would recruit 4 to 5 more people. So that is the increasing the capacity, that is capacity building. Now when I say that capability building is, even though I have 5 people, but those people were only deployed in income tax. So if I want to build my capability, what I'll do, I will ensure that each one of them specialize in the different field. मैं सिर्फ एक जन को इनकम टैक्स में नहीं रखूंगा, उनको अलग अलग फील्ड में रखूंगा. That is how you build the capabilities. So these are the two strong pillars which have been highlighted or which have been given emphasis in networking of firms. So we'll see the statistics so far. Now these are the statistics as on 31st March 2020. If you see the number, there are only 3,07,238 chartered accountants, out of which only 53% of them are industry, 45% of them are in the full-time practice. अब last time मैंने एक article पढ़ा था, when it was stated that each chartered accountant, अगर 10 chartered accountant बन रहे हैं, तो सिर्फ 2 ही आ रहे हैं practice में and rest all are going in industry. Why is it happening? क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है कि चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट को इंडस्ट्री में आना, इंडस्ट्री के बदले प्रैक्टिस में आना ही नहीं चाहता है? Why? Let's make it more interactive. If someone from the members can say why people don't prefer to come in practice and go for the industry. Anyone can just unmute yourself and speak.
So because some people in the practice, they think they because of competition might be one reason is competition.
So you are saying there are already established firms which are there in the practice.
Yes.
They fear of losing out into opportunity because probably they might not get work. Is that one of the reasons?
Yes.
All right. Yes, Amit bhai.
What I feel here is for mid-sized firms, the challenge would be trying to manage all aspects of the practice. Now, if I am in a tax practice, now there are various taxes, GST, income tax, and then the other ROC matters. So what happens is we just try to give the client a single bouquet of services at one place, and where we fall short is that we are not able to justify all of the services at a time. We might be good in income tax, I might be good in GST for that sake, but I might not be as good in income tax. But what happens is when the client wants everything from one shop window, so what happens is I compromise there.
Perfectly, Amit bhai, you have hit the bull's eye. आपने जो बात कही कि since probably I can be expert in only one particular subject matter, but mid-size firm or the small size firm, they try to get into all the aspect of the facts. So there was a saying that master of all and jack of none. Okay, so a chartered accountant tries to be jack of all but master of none, if I am not mistaken. So we need to ensure that we need to be master in something. Of course we can be jack of everything, but we need to master one particular skill set, and that only will bring a lot of laurels to our profession. Why there is a name of Lakshmidharan ka naam itna kyun hai GST? Because he has mastered that particular thing. He has a focused thought process. अमित भाई ने बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट रेज किया यहाँ पे, because CA firm क्या होता है कि they try to get into all the things, and because of that they cannot grow, and that is the reason why the networking of the firm is the suitable and the best option available to all these chartered accountants. जो ये सोचते हैं कि अगर मैं इनकम टैक्स में स्पेशलाइजेशन है मेरा, so what about the other aspect? Gone are those days. यहाँ पे कितने सारे मारवाड़ी गुजराती बैठे होंगे. I'll correlate one of the example with you. Have you ever seen how our father used to do business? अपने पापा या कैसे business करते थे? What they used to do? They used to take care of each and every aspect of the business. चाहे वो accounting हो, चाहे वो sales हो, चाहे वो procurement हो, चाहे वो HR हो, चाहे वो recruitment हो. So why they were getting involved in each and every activity, and because of that, over the period of time, their business has reduced. You might agree with this fact because they have dissected their focus on each and every activity. एक बिजनेसमैन का काम होता है कि उसको बिजनेस पे फोकस करना है and to delegate all other work to the experts. When I open a business, my ultimate thought process should be how should I increase the revenue. That should be my ultimate thought process, and because of that, many of the businesses जो promoter driven थे धीरे धीरे नीचे आ रहे businesses. Now things are becoming more particular when you go you approach professionals for specified services. अब आज के टाइम में वो जमाना गया है कि मैं ही सब करूं. Okay, so that is the thought process, and this is the underlying objective of getting networking of firm and giving is more impetus rather than individual practice or maybe firm, LLP, sole proprietorship, merger of firms. Okay, so the more important is networking of the firm. अब ये statistics और एक चीज बताती है. If you see, there are 49,392 sole proprietors who are individual practitioners and there are 21,804 partnership firms registered in India. So total chartered accountants firm in India are 71,196. Just keep this figure in mind. I'll just take this reference ahead in one of the slides. अब ये फिगर और एक चीज बताता है कि there are only 3,07,238 chartered accountants are there, and still we see that कि हमारे पास business नहीं है. इंडिया की आबादी है 125 CR. ओके, अब एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट कितने क्लाइंट्स को कैटर कर सकता है? Just see the humongous. But still we say that we don't have business. Probably our efforts, our resources are not guided in the proper way. That I would say.
Mudit?
Yeah.
Amit here, I would like to add why chartered accountants are not moving to practice.
Okay.
There, just want to add. Okay. So primarily, if you look at it, the market share of assignments across all businesses or in sectors, 60% to 70% of practice are big four.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if you look at it, the balance firms or individuals are left with only 30% businesses.
So Amit bhai, my counter question would be, why is it so?
Let me complete. This is number one.
Yeah.
Number two, yes, network is one of an issue. Okay, but even if you have best to best network, probably you may end up having better practice than your fellow chartered accountant. But pitching in a big four scenario, even your network may not help you. Okay, because the main business, the main money, that comes from that's gone to big four. And what is the shed left with the balanced chartered accountant? You can imagine. Number three, people look for a quick money. Okay, which at times practice requires an effort and patience, wherein job pays you immediately. Okay, so there are multiple reasons. Network is only one of the issue, but still, it is really difficult to practice in today's scenario. And even if you want, then practice with your integrity and honesty and transparency again is a challenge. Then
I agree, Amit bhai, I agree. Just to add one more thing over here is, as Amit bhai said, the network is only one of the aspects. So probably I'm very young chartered accountant, but I observe things very minutely. And one thing I can say that there is a notion in the mind of businessman as well as the chartered accountant. And what that notion is all about. The notion is as such that the chartered accountant role is only post you do the business. एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट का रोल ही कंप्लायंस का ही काम है एंड बिलीव मी इवन यू विल अग्री कि यही नोशन बिजनेसमैन में है दैट इज द नोशन इन द बिजनेसमैन माइंड दैट अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट रोल इज ओनली टू हैव माय कंप्लायंसेस इन प्लेस अगर वो धंधा ही नहीं करेगा तो मेरे पास क्या बिजनेस आएगा ओके सो देयर शुड बी अ paradigm shift of the thought process not just in the mind of businessmen but also in the mind of ourselves that we are not just the cost center for a particular company we are profit or revenue making machines ये जब हम thought process लगा देंगे ना कि we are not the cost centers for the businessmen we are the revenue making machines for them they will definitely pay us they will definitely respect us and of course there would be a lot of amount a lot of money would be there in practice as well all right so as I said the journey so far of networking guidelines so why there was the need of having the network guidelines so first the network guidelines came into picture in 2005 wherein the council of ICI issued network guidelines for the first time in 2005 उसके 6 साल बाद इंस्टीट्यूट ने 2011 में they issued the revised guidelines and now in 2020 they form a group of members of council to have the holistic review and the study of the guidelines for the networking. And for the first time, they have made very, very, very relevant changes and very impactful changes through getting network guidelines 2021, wherein the Council of ICS has issued network guidelines for the first time in 2021. Of course, we would be touching upon the major, what are the major changes or what are the new things incorporated into the network guidelines, but I would be more focusing on our thought process and how we should look the picture now. Okay. So as I said, 71,196 CA firms are there, but only 100 network has been formed till date. Network bane hi nahi itne. So what are the reason? The first thing is that CA is not recognized by the appointing authority. जो अमित भाई ने बताया कि बहुत सारी entities they does not recognize, उनको Big Four ही चाहिए. Big Four को भी बनते बनते time लगा है. But I still agree. There are a lot of challenges are there, a lot of difficulties the medium or the small size practitioner face. But still we can, to certain extent, we can eradicate those challenges, problems, and we can sail further. network cannot take up assignment in its own name. अब वो network बना तो दिया है, ABCN का AN को BN कंपनी CN कंपनी ने बना दिया ABC, लेकिन वो असाइनमेंट उनके नाम पे ले नहीं सकते. So there is a disguise in the when we pitch for a particular client, so they say कि भाई आपका legal entity क्या है. So even that is an hindrance for for getting network approval. Confusion as to under which regulation a network should be registered, वो confusion रहता है. And the fear of being overshadowed by the network, thereby loss of identity by the individual firms. So बहुत सारी CA firms probably wherein more than 6-7 partners are there. So there is an always hesitance from the senior most partners कि हम क्यों network में जाएं, हमारी जो identity इतना साल पुराना firm है उसकी identity lose हो जाएगी. So these were all the concerns which were there. So ये सब concerns को मद्देनजर रखते हुए ICAI ने the council has brought this particular guidelines of 2021. So as you say that what are the concerns in the mind of a chartered accountant? As we say that majority CA firms are small size firms. Large number of firms have confined practice to audit and taxation. सबका audit और tax में ज़्यादा है. So they have not explored themselves into new line of services, or probably doing same particular thing in a different different way. Probably I would say that many firms have audit allotted through ICA PDC empanelment process. Members have attachment with their firm name and do not want to go for the merger or network due to fear of loss of identity. ये सबसे बड़ा reason है कि network of firms नहीं successful हो रहा है. Lot of ego issues, and lot of thought process कि मैंने 20 साल पहले firm बनाई थी, अचानक उसका नाम change हो जाएगा. So these are all probably small issues which we need to ensure that if you see in the beginning I said that network में क्या होता है, there should be common goal. When I am collaborating with someone, if there is a common goal, we have agreed on the thought process, then there should not be if and buts, because you are creating something new. When you create something new, you have to abolish, you have to destroy what is existing. So ये thought process तो हमेशा ही आपको निकाल देना चाहिए कि existing firm का क्या होगा, existing नाम इतने सालों से नाम बनाया उसका क्या होगा. So these are all thought process we need to keep in aside when we think of creating some new avenues and getting something new out of someone. When client grows bigger, they tend to switch over to large firm with an expectation that a larger firm will better cater to the diversified and growing needs. If you see कि larger firm का क्या होता है, ये expectation होता है and they assume कि अगर बड़ी firm है तो उसको cater अच्छे से कर पाएगी. I agree with lot many people would agree, and I'm not just saying for the sake of saying it. किसी के लिए बुराई नहीं कर रहा हूँ या किसी firm के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, but I'm saying lot of companies I have worked with wherein big fours are there as a consultant and all, but still they are not satisfied with their services. That doesn't mean I'm saying that big four are not good, but you understand that it's all about the services you provide. It doesn't matter under which brand you come and give the services. If you truly want to give good services, the brand will automatically get created. अगर आपका product अच्छा होगा तो brand automatically बन जाएगा. आप brand बनाने के चक्कर में product अच्छा नहीं बनाओगे, you will land up in nowhere land. So now as I said कि CA firms में कितनी rigidity होती है कि that I don't want to go into network, but I would tell you that what is the impact that network has brought into this particular thing. Firms that have ventured into newer areas of practice have found success and have been able to scale up. Second, the firms that have developed expertise or the specialization has prospered. Many of the firms which were doing holistic CA practice, they boil down to 2 or 3 services and they have excelled. किसी ने RERA advisory में गया, कोई valuation में गया, कोई GST में गया. So they have picked up one particular service and they have mastered into it, and thereby creating a brand. आपके भी दिमाग में बहुत बार आता होगा कि रेरा के लिए किसको पूछना है, ऑटोमेटिक एक नाम आएगा, because they have created niche in that particular area. So always try to go for the expertise. Always try to go for the expertise that will create the name as well as the brand. and the firms that have networked and form a larger structure have by and large scaled up. मतलब majority of जितने भी ये जो network बने 100 उसमें से I always say that 1 + 1 it becomes 11. Addition ही हो रहा है, deletion कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. So always go for trying to identify good people, try to add value to them, energy on the table. Then only you can form a successful network. Just take a small example. आज अगर नहीं करके भी every member is having, they can correlate 25 CA firms on an average. 25 CA firms के साथ रोज उठना बैठना बातें वगैरह होती है. But we have never thought of collaborating. See, if you are into same line of services, then there might not be any value add. But for example, if someone is doing only GST and you are doing only income tax, so what's the harm in collaboration? Why not give a new entity? This will create a long-lasting impact in your business and your thought process. Because you are valuing your services as well as you are valuing the other person's services. Because he is master of that and you are master of this. So you will be more professional towards the approach. Just try to correlate what I am saying in this particular thought process. So there are few steps already being taken with the view to ensure small and medium practitioners stay relevant with the times. The council has enabled CA firm to form LLP so as to overcome the limitation of number of partners. पहले limitation था कि इतने partners नहीं, अभी कोई limitation नहीं है. Then there was merge so as to form a large structure with a provision to demerge within 5 years if the merger is not meeting the objective. Establish multidisciplinary firms working together with the other professionals such as cost accountant, company secretary, advocate, engineer, architect, and actuaries. अभी अभी तक notify नहीं करा है. They are only thinking on this part wherein you can have a partnership firm with the other members of the institute like cost accountant, company secretary, advocates, engineer, architects. अब इसमें अगर IT वाला बंदा जुड़ जाए, of course engineer would be there, and think of a scenario wherein chartered accountant and technology guys are working together. Couple of days back I heard a news of ClearTex. The valuation, if you will see, it's mammoth. अब वो ClearTex को कभी क्या इनकम टैक्स क्या होता है पता नहीं था टेक्नोलॉजी वाले को. सिर्फ सीए को पता है कि इनकम टैक्स का रिटर्न कैसे भरा जाता है. सो वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट वी आर द बेस्ट known to the process. हमारे से अच्छा प्रोसेस कोई नहीं जानता है. We are best in the process. Now utilize this power of our process and take the help of technology and build something new. टेक्नोलॉजी हम क्या डर जाते हैं जब टेक्नोलॉजी का नाम सुनते हैं तो आधे से ये डर जाते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी मतलब हमको कुछ आता है नहीं, सिर्फ कंप्यूटर चलाना आता है. नो, टेक्नोलॉजी इज जस्ट एनेबलर टू अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस. टेक एनी ऑफ द सिनेरियो. एक जोमेटो ले लो फॉर एग्जांपल. जोमेटो का काम है या स्विगी ले लो डिलीवरी करना. अब डिलीवरी का एक प्रोसेस आप डिजाइन कर लो कि डिलीवरी का प्रोसेस क्या होना चाहिए. दैट प्रोसेस वंस यू डिजाइन the technology guy can bring technology into it. But ये जो प्रोसेस बनाने का काम है वो एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट ही कर सकता है. Because we are the masters in the process and we know where can the loophole be there which can be plugged in by the help of technology. So हमें ये समझना पड़ेगा कि हमें टेक्नोलॉजी आता है, हमें टेक्नोलॉजी बिल्ड करना नहीं आता, बट हमें टेक्नोलॉजी आता है. Understood? So we need to ensure and we need to always remind ourselves that we are the process owner. We understand process more than anyone else, and with the help of technology that process can be automated. आज जब हम जो कोई मैनुअल चीज कर रहे हैं उसको ऑटोमेट कर रहे हैं, that's it. But we already know the process and we are the process owners. And form network with the other firms. So these are the steps taken by the ICAI. So the modalities of the same are presently being developed and will be notified in the due course. Now, what are the benefits of forming network? Network क्यों बनाना चाहिए? Small example. For example, I'm a sole proprietor, and I go to a client. I say, I'm a tax consultant. That's it. Nothing else. Probably he would give me work because he might see that I am an expert in Lex. But believe me, in today's time, people look for the holistic view. They look for 360-degree viewpoint. Because income tax में कुछ हो गया तो FEMA में कुछ और आएगा. FEMA अगर बच गया तो GST लेके जाएगा. So you need to have the 360-degree viewpoint. And companies or the business organization prefer the firms which are giving 360-degree services. आज के तारीख में वही firms are being preferred. And gradually all those small practitioners or individual have been, they have been, या तो उनको बोल दिया कि नहीं, we would not continue your services probably, or they are, upgrading. They are saying that we would ensure that the services are being done. But believe me, all businesses prefer a firm which give 360-degree viewpoint. So that's why I say that what are the benefits of forming network is when you join hands together, what you do, you cost share. आपकी cost sharing of cost हो जाती है. For example, मैंने और निकुंज भाई ने सोचा कि चलो साथ में काम करते हैं. निकुंज भाई की ऑलरेडी ऑफिस है, मेरी ऑफिस है. अब हमने ज्वाइन करके हमने क्या किया, निकुंज भाई एक काम करो, आपकी ऑफिस will keep on rent, you come to my office, we'll sit together, we'll share the cost. आपकी cost कितनी saving हो जाती है. Then there's a sharing of knowledge. That's the biggest advantage. When you join hand together with the other expert, you share knowledge with them. They share their knowledge. It's a daily upgradation of your knowledge. Believe me, when we sit for the lunch, we almost spend 1 hour in the lunch, and within 15-20 minutes we finish our lunch, and rest 25 to 35 minutes we just talk or discuss something. And that 20 to 35 minutes of discussion bring a lot of new thought process, new skill set, new knowledge into each and every partner. चीज छोटी सी है, but that 25-30 minutes of daily has a huge impact on the thought process. आज अगर कोई सिंगल सोल प्रोप्राइटर है, लंच करता है, ठीक है, खा लिया, क्लाइंट से बात कर ली, खत्म. So where is the knowledge upgradation? So I'm not saying that you just need to go for the network, but try to build network. नहीं भी बनाना officially, but लोगों से मिलो, लोगों से discuss करो. CA है ही कितने, 3 लाख CA, उसमें से भी अगर if we won't interact with each and other person, then what is the use? Try to extract knowledge from the others. Third is common work procedures. For example, Nikunj bhai is doing something, probably he has drafted some SOP. Now I can use that particular SOP. The amount of time invested by Nikunj bhai, the same amount of time I would not invest. That's a saving in resource. So that is the benefit of network. That common documents, common procedure, common policies can be used across the board. Common quality control procedures. He would have some other thought process. I would have some other thought process. Let's combine together, join hands, and have some quality control procedures. So all those costs have been saved. Common branding and marketing efforts. एक meeting में जाना है. If I cannot go, I'll say you go. You pitch for both the services, GST as well as income tax. One master profile, both the services, pitch at one time. Lot of time saving, lot of marketing can be done. So all those costs can be saved. Common IT infrastructure, hardware and software. एक printer लेना है, printer दोनों के ऑफिस में, printer the moment we share our office, only one printer is required. So likewise, a lot of infrastructure even get cost get reduced. So I would rate give priority to cost as a second one. The first priority would be sharing of ideas, upgradation of knowledge, sharing of skill sets. That would be my first priority. Referral practices. अब मैं बोलता हूँ कि आप चलो network भी मत करो, but try to give referrals. I've seen that many of the CA hesitant, to give referral. उनको डर होता है कि client चला जाएगा. Client will not go. Create that confidence in the other person. आप वो confidence create करो सामने वाले में कि वो सामने से ही आपका client नहीं लेके जाएगा. If I know Amit bhai is better in RERA and I don't do RERA, then I would definitely give RERA work to Amit bhai without thinking that कि मेरा GST का काम भी वो लेके चले जाएंगे. That much confidence we need to have and that much trust we need to build on the other person. लॉट ऑफ रेफरल प्रैक्टिसेस, मतलब आप समझिए कि बिजनेस के डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट सिर्फ एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट है, वहां से कितना बिजनेस जनरेट हो सकता है. फॉर एवरी रेफरल यू कैन, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ अ क्लाइंट इज लुकिंग, ही इज मेस्ड अप विद द एसओपी and we know that he is messed up with the SOP, we can recommend कि sir ये chartered accountant he is a master in SOP drafting, recommend him. So next time even he might recommend you. Wider geographical presence. Suppose one particular firm is there which is in Delhi. I don't cater to Delhi region because मेरा presence नहीं है वहाँ पे office खोलूँगा तो lot of cost would be incurred. So I had a network firm which is situated in Delhi. So मेरा वहाँ पे भी presence हो गया. So now I have a wider presence across the India. So these are small, a few of the benefits of having a network firm. और जरूरी नहीं है कि network बड़ा बनाना है. Even four CA firms, 3 CA firms, 2 CA firms can join together. आज अगर आप महिंद्रा स्टडी सर्कल में देखें तो 2 साल से आप इतने अच्छा, there's a lot of bond within you. But why that bond is limited to the social gatherings? Why that bond is not getting to the next level of creating a good business? Why we are not cultivating that thought process in our mind? When our thought process matches, हमारा जैसा अभी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में कोई बता रहा था कि एक अपफ्रंटनेस है सब में, कोई किसी की चीज का बुरा नहीं मानता, and there is a lot of interaction between all the members and they feel like a family. So why not create that family into a business family? Just ponder upon this. मतलब वो सोचो उस चीज पे. Have some brainstorming session that how we can build wherein all the members can be benefited out of it. So how can a network be a successful? You need to identify the right partner. That is the one of the most important thing you need to do. You need to brainstorm that whether your thought process matches or not. If you are not on the same page, that doesn't make sense. So first and foremost, you need to identify the right partner. Then you need to have the crystal clear terms. आपके terms बहुत crystal clear होना चाहिए. Because lot of issues happen because of the terms. कि ये agree किया था, ये agree नहीं किया था. So have crystal clear terms. Have document in place that this to be done, this is to be done, this is not to be done. Okay. Then strive for the common goal. The ultimate goal when you come together, the ultimate goal should be how to build brand, how to increase the revenue. That should be the ultimate goal. Of course, not at the cost of your ethics. And then embrace the success. When you achieve something, embrace it. आपके कोई पार्टनर ने अच्छा काम भी किया है, अच्छी ऑडिट भी साइन की है, क्लोजर कर दिया है कुछ, embrace it. मतलब within yourself feel that yes, we have done something, we have achieved something. Then only a network can be successful. Because I have seen in few of the networks what happen is if one particular firm get a particular audit or for that matter achieve something, the other firm get envious of that, and because of that the network does not hold for the couple of years. So embrace the success of the other person. So coming back to the networking of firms, so the ICI has recommended 3 models of networking. The first approach is the alliance mode. Okay, wherein if there are 4 particular firms, if they want to form together, so they can form a AOP and they can name it as ABCD and alliance. So it's up to them whether they need to suffix alliance or not, but that would be termed as ABCD and Co. The second approach is the network of firms. You're already existing there, wherein A, B, C, and D come together and form a network, which will be called as ABCD and network. ये दो already they existing there. Now this is the new concept. This is network firm with a lead firm. अब जो वो आइडेंटिटी लूज होने का जो डर था कि कोई बड़ी फर्म है, 50 साल पुरानी फर्म है, उसको नेटवर्क में नहीं जाना है, because they were having that fear that my identity would get lost. So this particular concept is for them, wherein the if A, B, and C, A, B, C, D comes together, and so there is a mistake, guys, over here. Can I see my pointer? This is mistake over here. So if A, B, C, and D comes together, and A and company is the lead firm, they can name it as A and Co affiliates or A and Co network. तो वो जो lead firm है उसका नाम रहेगा वो. You can keep the name of lead firm over here, wherein the identity of the lead firm doesn't get lost. So there's a typo error over here. It would be A and Co affiliates. So these are the three models, three approaches by the ICAI. Now, what are the criteria? Registration for the alliances. When you go for the registration, you have to first apply for the name. So, of course, all the guidelines with regards to your code of ethics would apply over here also. That what can be the name of the CF alliance? It should resemble to the initials of the partners or the firm name. So there you would get an unique alliance registration number once you apply for the registration. You have to submit the document of deed. What are the terms and conditions you have agreed upon? So these are, of course, the nitty-gritties and the compliance part you have to do. Alliance can be registered as AOP. In case of network of firms, unique network registration number would be NRN would be allotted to you. And in case of lead firm, unique network registration again would be allotted to you. And of course, all these three can be registered as an AOP one. Now practice. When you form an alliance, so all the partner firms which are there in that particular alliance, they can practice as an independent firm despite being a constituent of the alliance. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि अगर alliance में आ गया तो alliance है. You can practice in your own name as well. Same way, in case of network of firms can carry on practice as independent firms, however bound by the internal integration agreement. जो agreement में कुछ अगर terms डाल दी है कि ये particular service, once you form a network, if there is a restriction that if A is looking into income tax and B is looking into GST, so there would not be in conflict for pitching a particular client. So that can be a part of agreement. So what they can carry the practice in the independent name as well, but they would be bound by the internal integration agreement. In case of lead firm as well, can carry on practice as an independent firm, however bound by the internal integration agreement. Empanelment. In case of alliance, each and every member firm can apply independently. Their coming together is basically for non-audit services. Individually, they can apply for अगर कोई tender आया है for GST audit. So all the member firm of that particular alliance, they can apply for that tender. So वो alliance जो है, alliance के नाम पे कभी tender नहीं जाएगा. Alliance is only formed for the non-attestation function wherein they can show their strength in providing lot many other services. For audit practice, they remain as an independent practitioner. In case of network of firm, can apply independently. Also, ICAI will put in efforts to secure recognition of the combined strength and resources. This is the add-on, efforts which will be taken by the ICAI. In case of lead firm, only lead firm can apply. अब यहाँ पे जो major चीज है, which is that wherein I have stated that the lead firm would not, dissolve with its own identity. All those empanelment only lead firm can apply, but the strength and the skill set of all the other firm would be added in case of evaluating the firm performance. जब आप firm का recognition, strength और resources recognize करोगे, all the member firms would be taken into consideration along with the lead firm. But वो lead firm के नाम से जाएगा. Conflict. So conflict exists, yes, in all the three cases. If one firm does statutory audit of an entity, another firm in the alliance cannot do internal audit. So same code of ethics applies over here. If one firm does audit work, another firm in the alliance cannot perform non-audit services of the same client. Rotation of audit amongst constituent firm will not be permitted. As per Companies Act, rotation of firm mein, that would not be permitted. That any other member firm would be appointed from the same network firm. Reconstitutions. Firms are free to join and exit alliance. Reconstitution has to be registered with the ICI. You need to submit the document. Network of firms mein firms are bound by the network internal integration agreement. Reconstitution has to be registered with the ICI, and same goes with the lead firm. Exit and closure. In alliance, it is very easier to quit the arrangement. If one or more quit the alliance, it does not deprive the remaining firm from doing the work they have already secured by virtue of alliance. अब वो alliance के basis पे आपको कोई काम मिला है और कोई alliance में से कोई firm ने छोड़ दिया, so the existing members will be doing that particular task, and they would not be deprived by the by the outgoing of the other firm. In case of network of firms, easy to quit the arrangement. If one or more firm quit the alliance, it will not deprive the remaining firm from doing the work they have already secured by virtue of alliances. And same goes with your lead firm. If for that matter the assignment has been allotted in the name of lead firm, and lead firm leaves that particular network, but still that work would be in the name of lead firm, and the lead firm has to share the revenue, the professional fees based on their internal agreement. Suppose A and Co was the lead firm and they were allotted one audit because of the overall strength of that particular network, and for some or the other reason that particular network got dissolved. Now that particular audit is still there with A and Co, which is the lead firm. Now what they have to do is they have to share the fees with the other members as per their internal agreement. Mutually exclusive. Now any member firm which is part of any alliance network firm or the network lead firm, they cannot become part of any other alliance network firm or any other lead firm. एक particular firm एक ही alliance या एक ही network firm का member हो सकता है. You cannot be part of, or you cannot be a member of multiple alliances, network firms or lead firm. Criteria for characteristics are: alliances first come together for the mutual benefit. Referral of work and sharing of fees is permitted. Normally sharing of fees is not permitted, but in case alliances in network as well as the network lead firm, the sharing of fees is permissible. In case of network, same, referral of work and sharing of fees is permitted. So there is a typo error over here. Own bylaws, the provision of which should not run contrary to the CA Act. आप AOP बनाइए, उसके अपने bylaws हो सकते हैं, but they should not be contrary to the CA Act and the regulation and the ICI Code of Ethics. You need to strictly follow the Code of Ethics. The Code of Ethics applicable to the firm, the same Code of Ethics would be applicable to the alliance network firm as well as the lead firm. Build network through your network. आज network का इतना importance है. I'll just give you a small example and see if you can correlate with this or not. In today's time, seeing the scenario, you can get n number of people to do work for you, n number of people, but you will not get a single person who can get business for you. And that's the power of network. When you network, or when there are multiple people in your network and you regularly have a conversation with them, they would definitely refer you. They would definitely give you business. So that's the importance or the most value add when you have a network. So how to build it? So let's take an example. Mr. A is there, he is going to a particular company, who is a listed company. He goes there, he says that, you know, hello, I am a CA individual and I am a tax consultant. So there are chances he might get that particular assignment, but there are high chances that he might not get that particular assignment because that particular company is looking for the holistic services. Now, for example, he goes to the drawing table and he thinks that, you know, let's build some network and let's get together with 2 or 3 firms who are providing holistic services. Now he goes again. He says, hello, I'm CA individual, partner of network. We provide holistic financial services and we have team of experts. So now a lot of difference it makes, a lot of difference. एक confidence अलग आता है, एक conviction अलग आता है, and when you sit across the table of the promoter, you can proudly say, you can, you know, without any hesitation or lack of confidence, you can say, yes, we do this particular services. अब जो first वाला जाएगा, because he might say that yes, we can ensure that this work would be done, GST audit would be done, but he would not have that conviction because he is not doing that. Or probably the person in this firm is not doing that. There's some third party is doing that. But in second case, his network firm is doing that, wherein he has the confidence on that, and then he can facilitate that particular transaction or that particular assignment to land up into his, you know, network firm. वो इतना conviction और confidence automatically आएगा. So let's revolutionize our practice. So overall, I have covered up with regards to the network of firms. अब मैं थोड़ा सा dissect करूँगा और एक thought process आपका लेके जाऊँगा business के through. You know, of course, it is part of network. Network build करने के बाद क्या करना है वो भी important है. Network बना दिया उससे business नहीं आएगा. Network बना दिया उससे आपका knowledge grow हो जाएगा. But that would not fetch you business. That can reduce the cost, but that cannot increase the revenue until and unless you own that particular network and you do or you particularly take some actions into that particular format. So one particular thing I have designed for the businessman is that it's all about concept, content, and creativity, which is there in the business. Only 3 C's would make your business a business. So let's promise ourselves, एक छोटा सा promise खुद से करते हैं, that post today's lunch, during each lunch break, I would be thinking differently and more creatively. आप चीज वही करो, no doubt. आप income tax return file कर रहे हो वैसे ही करो, आप internal audit कर रहे हो वैसे ही करो, आप GST कर रहे हो वैसे ही करो, but उसको एक अलग तरीके से सोचो, उसमें creativity क्या ला सकते हैं वो सोचो. Understood? By creativity, I'm not saying, you know, creativity का एक definition अलग होता है. I would go on the second slide for that. But bring creativity in the way you do your business, the way you deliver your services. So let's promise this to ourselves. So as I said, that what are the C's, or I probably have named them as vitamin C for the businesses. That is concept, content, and creativity. These 3 skill sets would master you in the business. So what is concept? Concept means मैं कोई चीज ला रहा हूँ. So I always ask myself why. So when there is a concept, there is an underlying why it has to be addressed. कि मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ. क्यों का क्वेश्चन हमेशा करना चाहिए खुद को. Whatever actions you are doing, you should always ask why. So an idea or invention to help sell or publicize. So that is the concept. Then you have the content. Everything that is included in a collection and that is held or included in something. First, हमने address कर दिया कि why am I doing this. Second, what I need to do. And the third, how I need to. That is the creative part. Understood? The quality or the ability to create or invent something. That is your creativity. The ability to create or invent something is called as the creativity, and that's play a major role. Normally लोग क्या करते हैं, why नहीं पूछते हैं, they always go for how we should do it. Always first ask the underlying why. That why I am doing only GST practice, why I am only into income tax, why I am doing this, why I have a client who takes my 3 hours but does not give me revenue of X amount. Why? Always ask why. A lot of things would get clear in your mind. So there is a book by Simon on why, what, and how. If you read that particular book, a lot of insights you would get in your business as well as in your day-to-day life. Always ask why. Question करते रहो, हर चीज को question करो. So एक छोटा एग्जांपल लेता हूँ. So how creativity plays a bigger role. ये एग्जांपल मैं इसलिए दे रहा हूँ, everyone can correlate to this particular thing. अब ये कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत चल रहा है vegan diet. हम कोई चीज अगर 50-100 रुपए में भी खा रहे हैं, बट उसको एक मैंने vegan का नाम दे दिया, तो वो मैं 500 में बेच सकता हूँ. If I want to sell a leather wallet which costs around 2000, people might think यार नहीं यार leather नहीं खरीदना है. But the moment I say it's a vegan, ये leather का नहीं है, ये resin का बना है, people are ready to spend 2500 rupees. People are ready to spend. Why? Because they think that vegan is something brand. एक conscious मतलब एक mind में psychology बिठा दी है कि मैं कुछ अलग कैटेगरी का बंदा हूँ, मैं कुछ अलग कैटेगरी में आ गया vegan के नाम से. So this is creativity. Same goes with your raw juices. आप नारियल पानी तो हमेशा पीते ही होंगे. So when you drink coconut water, it hardly costs 30 to 50 rupees. But now see, in this particular bottle, if I market it this way, it will fetch me around 100 to 150 rupees. चीज वही है, but presentation अलग है, perception अलग है, एक psychology अलग create कर दी है. That's how you do the business. That's how you build the product. ये तो सबने खाया ही होगा, of course. The original concept was same only. What I am doing is selling pani puri. Okay, why am I doing it? To get money out of it. How I do it makes a lot of difference. Now my how defines that how much amount I can fetch. Selling a normal pani puri would fetch me only 25, 30, 40, 50 rupees. But selling a pani puri shots would fetch me around 250 to 300 rupees. Cheese वही, resources वही, cost वही, quality वही. But the presentation becomes the major impact. It has a major impact on the product. Now that defines my how, and that is the must or the important point with regards to the creativity. When you question why and then you come to how I should do it, that there where you lies the skill set, technical knowledge, and the creativity. All these three would define that how much amount you can get for that particular service or that particular product. So being creative is seeing the same thing as everybody else, but thinking and doing it differently. चीज वही है, income tax return सब file करते हैं. How differently you can do it, that will ensure that what your client is ready to give you. Internal audit सभी जन करते हैं, but how you do it is important. So there's a firm which is very renowned for internal audit. Why they are why they have their established name in that? The only reason is they have their master report, which is different from everyone else. They have designed their own parameters. They have designed their own point system. They have designed their own ratios. Based on that, that particular firm is known for the internal audit. Internal audit में अगर आप report पढ़ोगे तो point each and every chartered accountant can bring. Point हर कोई निकाल सकता है. अगर एक particular godown में है, let's take an example. ये example मैं हमेशा use करता हूँ. एक particular godown में कैमरा नहीं लगाया हुआ. So there are two ways. You can normally report that camera is not there in this particular godown. Please ensure that अब वो compliance officer comment मार देता है कि sir within 1 month we'll install the camera. Now think from the other perspective. Now this is I'm coming to how you need to present. The camera is not there. That is the observation you have made. Now there are three aspects to it. First, you identify the area of that particular godown or the warehouse
अब वो वेयर हाउस या गोडाउन में कितना पोटेंशियल माल रख सकते हैं, हाउ मच, व्हाट इज द क्वांटम ऑफ गुड्स दैट कैन बी स्टोर्ड ओवर देयर, ओके, एंड आइडेंटिफाई द क्वांटम ऑफ दैट, उसको मॉनेटरी वैल्यू में आइडेंटिफाई करो कि इतने अमाउंट का देयर कुड बी पोटेंशियल लॉस और दैट कुड कैन बी द पोटेंशियल रिस्क। अब वो रिस्क को आप आइडेंटिफाई कर दीजिए उसके टर्नओवर से और एक रेशियो बना दीजिए नया, पोटेंशियल रिस्क डिवाइड बाय टर्नओवर, so that is the sensitivity which you have on your turnover। अब ये सब चीजें सीखी है हमने। सेंसिटिविटी ऐसा नहीं कि कहीं पर्टिकुलर जगह पे we can use, you can use over here that your for this particular thing your turnover is so and so sensitive। बिजनेसमैन को नहीं समझेगा बट उसको लगेगा कि आपने 5 पॉइंट्स बताया इसको। सेकंड थिंग, you can correlate with the insurance whether insurance is there or not। इंश्योरेंस नहीं है तो आप वापस से उसको बता सकते हो कि अगर इंश्योरेंस है तो ओनली 50% कवरेज इज देयर, 50% आपका पोटेंशियल रिस्क है। सो दिस वे यू कैन प्रेजेंट एंड यू नाउ जस्ट टेल मी, क्लाइंट विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू पे यू 5 लाख फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर रिपोर्ट। एक छोटा रिपोर्ट में नॉर्मल वर्ड फाइल में रिपोर्ट देता हूं कि आपका कैमरा लगाया हुआ नहीं है, आप लगवा दीजिए, और एक मैं रिपोर्ट उसको एकदम स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में प्रॉपर फॉर्म में देता हूं with some good statistics, with some good ratios having an impact on, उसको डरा देता हूं कि डराना in the sense I'm just saying him that this is the potential impact of the risk you have on your business। So what impact that particular report will create in the mind of businessman? He will know that this particular guy or this particular chartered accountant knows my business in and out, he has the insight of everything, he is considering, he is giving view from the 360-degree viewpoint। सोचो ये, this is called creativity, nothing new, same point every chartered accountant would have noticed that camera is not there, but how you do it, how you present it, that makes a difference। So these are kind of advisories। अब ये concept क्या होता है? So I'm correlating, coming back to our practice, how we can conceptualize few services। ये सब करते हैं बट उसको हमने एक कॉन्सेप्ट दे दिया है, ड्यू डिलिजेंस सर्विसेज। चेक करते थे सब बट उसको एक नया नाम दे दिया गया, ड्यू डिलिजेंस। जीएसटी इम्पैक्ट एनालिसिस, when GST was introduced, new concept was introduced, GST impact analysis। lot of people made money, good money in that। for single report of impact analysis people have charged nearly about 2 lakh to 12 lakh rupees। क्यों? एक कॉन्सेप्ट अलग लाया। चीज तो थी, चीज वही थी कि आपको एनालिसिस करना है बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट, बट उसको एक अलग तरीके से बिजनेसमैन को बोल दिया कि आपका इम्पैक्ट एनालिसिस करेंगे हम और उसका आपको रिपोर्ट देंगे। दैट्स हाउ यू क्रिएट न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट। वही सर्विसेज करो बट उसको अलग वे से करो, अलग कॉन्सेप्ट देके करो, देन इट विल वर्क। जिम सब जाते थे, सब जिम ऑलमोस्ट पहले सब होता था, बट जैसे ही कल्ट आया कॉन्सेप्ट अलग बन गया। वर्कआउट विद डांस, वर्कआउट सब करते थे बट अलग कॉन्सेप्ट दे दिया। सो व्हेन यू क्रिएट सम कॉन्सेप्ट, create from the perspective that it gets a new identity of an older version, old wine in new bottle in short। and believe me guys, this will have a long lasting impact in your business। risk assessment कुछ नहीं, वही एनालिसिस करता है, ये तीनों का एक ही नाम है, सिर्फ एनालिसिस करना है। I have given different name, due diligence, GST impact analysis, risk assessment। risk assessment क्या कर रहा हूँ? Identifying the risk, उसको अलग नाम दे दिया है कि risk assessment। I'll tell you one of the use case of, in my case only, when 1 year of GST was, when GST was 1 year old probably। so what I did was, I just started with positioning myself as, giving 1 year compliance, GST compliance services। and how I was, portraying in front of client was that we'll do the entire analysis of what we have done till now। because post, even after completing 1 year, people were not, following up with proper invoice नहीं बनता था, HSN कोड नहीं डालते थे, GST नंबर बरोबर नहीं था, क्लाइंट का GST नंबर नहीं डालते थे, फोन नंबर नहीं है, एड्रेस नहीं है, ईवे नहीं है, so lot of discrepancies were there। And since it was first year, we could capitalize. मतलब कोई भी businessman सोचेगा यार 1 year तो करवा लेते हैं compliance, क्या compliance चल रहा है, even we don't know what we are doing. So then people were ready to give the assignment, and believe me, we have charged 1 lakh rupees for that. I'm not bragging about myself, but I'm not saying that we have done this, but even we can do this. Try to understand. मतलब एक छोटा concept बना दिया था कि GST compliance review, और एक रिपोर्ट, मास्टर रिपोर्ट बना दी, GST compliance review report, and we shared that particular report to the client upfrontly कि हम ये ऐसी रिपोर्ट आपको बना के देंगे. The major problem, अमित भाई आपने एक डिस्कस किया था कि बहुत सारे क्लाइंट पैसा नहीं देते and they prefer Big Four. The major problem over here is that CA firms cannot justify the amount they are charging from the client. हम justify नहीं कर सकते because we are into intangible thing. हम सर्विस दे रहे हैं, हम कभी टेबल पे बैठेंगे, we'll say कि we'll charge you 5 lakh rupees for that, but we cannot justify what we'll be giving. And that when I learned that, मैं खुद को पूछ रहा कि ये चीज के लिए मैं 2 लाख दूंगा क्या या 5 लाख दूंगा क्या, मतलब नहीं दूंगा, because I cannot see what that particular guy will deliver to me. So that's the reason I came up with the report kind of thing, wherein I give the report upfrontly to the client that these are the potential areas, these are the viewpoints we have already done in one of our client, and this is the way the report would be looking like. या मैंने उसको डैशबोर्ड दे दिया, client would be more than happy to pay you. So this is the importance of having a concept. Do the same work, but get that concept into picture. कुछ नया concept लाओ and then see how it works. Believe me guys, it will definitely work. Content. अब जब आप report बनाते हैं, then comes the content part. उसमें innovative words डालिए. Sensitivity on your turnover. Risk turnover, risk ratio. नए terms use करो. Client को भी नहीं समझेगा, but you are giving a good picture over there. Risk ratio, नया ratio बनाओ. There is not an underlying thought process of the booklet for this only आपका working capital ratio या debt equity ratio यही use हो सकता है. You can create new ratios. You can give them new terms. Case studies डालो. Case studies are the most impactful thing, and get the factual data. Factual data को आप statistical viewpoint में present करो. So this is like creating the content. आप content बढ़िया बनाइए. Report में ऐसा content डालिए wherein the moment business owner or the businessman look into that particular report, he get the insights. He will say कि मेरे को अभी हर month यही dashboard चाहिए, जहाँ पे you give me 4 data points. That's it. He's not concerned whether the entry has been passed or not passed, whether so and so things have been done or not. He'll only say how much ITC has been taken, how much wrong ITC has been availed, how much ITC has been missed out. That's it. So how you represent it, that makes a difference. Then you have creativity. So the third component and the most important component is the creativity. So how you can build in creativity while delivering? अब concept तो निकाल दिया, content भी आ गया. मेरे पास concept है, content है, but creativity कब है? Creativity the last mile. That is my delivery point, and that's where my creativity comes into the picture. Now how can you what are the parameters of creativity? क्या कैसे क्या कर सकते हैं? Create creative reports, booklet बनाओ, dashboard बनाओ. Clients को एक छोटी सी booklet बना के दीजिए. Every for example now 1st April है, तो 1st April से उसको पूरे साल भर का एक कैलेंडर दीजिए. क्या करना है? Only you need to, even in Excel, even in PPT you can make. Just give that to the client. It will have a recall value. कि उसको भी लगेगा he is using some technology. It's all about creating the perception. एक psychology impact पड़ता है. Moment you do things in a different way, automatically अमित भाई ने अगर अपने क्लाइंट को कुछ अचानक कुछ भेजा नया, तो क्लाइंट पूछ के आएगा कि सर आपने क्या कुछ नया चालू किया है. Something he will correlate to, something which will get strike in his mind कि yes, Amit is doing something good. Unique ratios, we get unique ratios, profit risk ratio, review impact ratio, info and statistics. Use revenue versus cost में उसमें play around कीजिए, and then have some beautiful charts. कोई भी चीज को चार्ट फॉर्म में कीजिए. Get limited uses of words. जितने इंफोग्राफिक्स यूज करोगे उतनी क्रिएटिविटी बाहर आएगी. So I'm giving you 4 to 5 unique services offerings what you can give to the client. So first is internal process review. So internal process review kuch nahi hai. It is an internal audit only. Now I'll give you viewpoint. जब हम audit करने जाते हैं, हम so let's take an example. I'm going to a particular client base for internal audit. अभी यहाँ पे आपको human psychology का मैं उदाहरण देता हूँ. When I go to the client and I say I'm an Indian auditor, the client would not, or the employees for that matter, and the working management would not be friendly with me in approaching me, because उनको पता है कि auditor आया तो मेरी तो मारने आया. So he would not open up what are the difficulties or what are the problem faced by them. But the moment I say I am an internal process reviewer, I am only reviewing it and I would recommend the changes you would do. He would be more than happy to tell you all the nuisances there in the organization. He will say कि सब workload मेरे ऊपर ही है, maker checker concept नहीं है. So lot of things, lot of insights you would get from that particular person. And believe me guys, it has helped. I have already done this. हमने इंटरनल ऑडिट को इंटरनल प्रोसेस रिव्यू के हिसाब से उसको क्लाइंट को बताया कि we'll do internal process review. The moment I say I'll do review, that means I'll just check your work and I'll review it. I'll give my viewpoints. The moment I say I'll do audit, मतलब मैं चेक करूंगा कि आपने गलत किया है कि सही किया, फिर आपको मैं बताऊंगा. That means I'm haunting him. मैं उसको डरा रहा हूँ कि भाई तेरा काम जो तूने किया है वो मैं चेक करने वाला हूँ. So there is a difference between review and check. Just concept अलग बना दिया है, चीज वही है but concept has been changed. Accounting assistant services. बहुत सारे चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स है, they take the bookkeeping, कोई क्लाइंट्स का bookkeeping भी करवाते हैं, अब एम्प्लॉय रखा है. अब उसको ऐसा मत कीजिए कि bookkeeping, उसको अलग नाम दीजिए अकाउंटिंग असिस्टेंट सर्विस. अकाउंटिंग एंट्री नहीं, हम आपको अकाउंटिंग असिस्टेंट सर्विस देंगे. So there would be many clients जहाँ पे आप अकाउंटिंग एंट्री नहीं मारते हो बट उसको एक रिव्यू करते हो. तो tell him that we are doing your accounting assistant services. अकाउंटिंग आपकी हो रही है बट हम आपको एक असिस्टेंस दे रहे हैं. Wherever you don't know that how to pass that particular entry, we are there for you as an assistant. So name it as accounting assistant services. और ये monthly retainership के हिसाब से दो. Then compliance review. Give compliance review report. आप एक उसको डैशबोर्ड बना के दे दीजिए कि ये आपका compliance chart है, ये आपका these are the compliance you have to make basis the legality, basis the whether it is an LLP, partnership, form of the companies act, what are the laws applicable to them. एक डैशबोर्ड बना के दीजिए. So these are the laws applicable to you. These are the monthly reports you will get. So month on month compliance you are doing. You are just checking it. कि इनकम टैक्स बरोबर फाइल किया है कि नहीं, टीडीएस टाइमली फाइल किया है कि नहीं, जीएसटी रिटर्न्स हैव बीन टाइमली फाइल्ड और नॉट, payments have been made final, payments have been made on time or not. So all these things would be covered in the compliance review report. And then business process automation. This is nothing. Business process automation is only evaluating how you are doing business and what things can be automated. Simple example, you go to a particular office of your client. आप गए, उसके वहाँ पे 50-30-40 employees काम करते हैं. So what they are doing is they are not maintaining any biometrics or something. आज भी वही रजिस्टर में मेंटेन होता है, प्रेजेंट एब्सेंट. व्हाट यू कैन रिकमेंड, सर इसको ऑटोमेट कर दीजिए, आप उसको थंब इंप्रेशन. दिस इज अ स्मॉल एडवाइस यू कैन गिव. Likewise, there can be n number of business process automation. Analyze the processes what the business owner is doing and how you can automate them. I'm not saying you automate it, but there are a lot of technologies available in the market which can facilitate those particular processes. The moment you give this particular insights to the client will be happy to have you as a consultant, because he knows that he has a 360-degree viewpoint. He knows that which are the technologies available in the market which are benefit for me. एक सीए का सबसे एडवांटेज क्या पता है, हमारे पास 100 क्लाइंट होते हैं और हमारे पास अगर 100 क्लाइंट होते हैं तो हमारे पास एक कैटेगरी के भी क्लाइंट्स होते हैं कि जहाँ पे कोई पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्री के 20 क्लाइंट हैं. So you have the insights of that particular industry. Now a process which has been followed in one entity, you can always recommend to the other entity. ये नहीं बोल के कि सर नहीं हमारे यहाँ पे हमारा एक क्लाइंट ने ऐसा करे आप भी वैसा करें. No. So this is recommended. इसके वजह से बहुत सारा there can be a lot of cost reduction and there can be a lot of benefits that an entity can arrive. That way you can position yourself and you can give a lot of value addition to that particular client. So that's what the major advantage of being a chartered accountant is, that you get insights from all the businessmen, you store it over here and you pour it out as and when required. That's the best part of us. So business closure, अब concept बना दिया, content लिख दिया, creativity भी डाल दी, but business closure कैसे करना है? First incorporating the content, then you communicate your concept with the other person. आपने concept बना दिया, but you need to communicate it. How will you communicate it? By sending them mail या WhatsApp या आप उसको, and then आपकी जो creativity जो आपने report के through बाहर निकाली थी, वो report को भेजो कि this is the way we will do it, and then encashing your revenue. So this is how you need to close the business. All right, that's it for the today's session. Any questions from the members? Hello. Hello.
I request members who want to ask question can ask either by hand raise or they can post them in their chat box.
Just one thing I would recommend, if this particular thing can be adopted at study circle level, Nikunj bhai or Amit bhai for that matter, if you can at least bring synergy among the member. I'm not saying create network or something, but let's create a synergy among the member wherein a lot of exchange of ideas, a lot of exchange of reference can be done. Because ultimately in today's time, each and every businessman is facing problem. So how members can cope in and be benefit to other member, at least एक study circle level पे तो ये हो सकता है. Create such kind of forum, आप मिलिए, socially आप मिलते हैं, but from the business perspective also meet regularly. That is my submission or probably recommendation to the members. Don't be hesitant to always share. मतलब आप ऐसे ही चले जाइए, कभी बोर हो रहा है काम में तो बाजू में सीए के ऑफिस में मिलके बैठिए, समझिए क्या कर रहा है, कैसे कर रहा है. Because we chartered accountants keep a lot of notion in our mind, a lot of overthinking we do, and because of that we probably live in our small world. That's what I have analyzed. I'm very very young chartered accountant to comment on this, but that is my small observation I've seen.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm Kishore, coordinator behind the CP Study Circle. I will definitely ask Amit bhai and Nikunj bhai to create synergy among us. Sir, definitely will take it forward. Sir, I once again request to members whether they have any questions. Sir, we can wait for 1 or 2 minutes if they have any questions.
Yes.
Umesh sir, you can unmute yourself, please.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, but
Yes, sir.
your voice is cracking. Sir.
Very much audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
I have a query. Mudit bhai,
हाँ
we have a query from Hitesh Chingotari. What document?
हेलो
Nikunj, bhai, your voice is not clear.
We have a query. What documentation we should sign while going for networking with other professionals, non-CAs? I would like to add to it. How do we protect our interests while doing that?
so can you come again what is the question
Nikunj bhai is asking what document we need to sign to protect our interest.
okay so ICI has also stated that they will be giving a draft document which need to be submitted to the ICI. Okay, so what I have understood while going through the entire guidelines that there is only recommended document, but of course you can have an the clauses wherein you can state that this particular whatever the firms which all firms which have been coming into picture. Okay, so when you come together for the common purpose, then of course you should not have a conflict of interest with regards to the services what exclusively being provided by your firm. Okay, so there you can have the internal arrangement wherein when you're pitching for a particular segment. Okay, let's take an example of GST. So you can say that when we are pitching for a particular client wherein the summation of all the firms experience and would be taken into consideration, and if I'm going for that particular client, then the sharing of fees would be there. But if I'm going on my individual capacity of that particular client, okay, then would be I would have the exclusive fees on that matter. So you can have that your internal clauses in that. Hope I Nikunj,
Nikunj bhai.
Hitesh?
hope I have answered your query. Yeah.
I think some technical error is there.
My voice audible now?
Nikunj.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Mudit. Any other questions? I guess we are good to go. Kishore, please take.
Yes. Sir, thank you for the full session. It was indeed fantastic, and I would sure that member will do something for getting themselves expert in one field, and they will and they are motivated to create a good network amongst them. With this, I would like to request CA Unmesh Nayawalkar ji for giving formal vote of thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kishore. Let me come out with my precious vote of thanks to our today's speaker, Mudit sir. Before going for the formal vote of thanks, I will just add one or two points, and then we'll go for the vote of thanks. CA Mudit, you have done a very excellent job of bringing out the idea of networking in the minds of members. So many years, 2005 onwards, the networking concept is there in our institute, but somehow the success is not been there, and you must have done with these things, and you must have heard also. And today also we are still witnessing that it is not up to the mark, that there are some issues are there where because of that the things are not happening. For many years, I on various platforms, I also advocate for bringing some new concept or maybe some revised format of networking for SMP specifically. What I feel, basically the networking concept is been designed keeping in the minds of big fours. I may be having some different opinion on these issues. I will pardon for that. But this is my thought process. We'll just like to share it 1 or 2 points. The concept of networking is basically keeping in the minds of big 4 firms. Probably it could be that could be one reason for not many of these small firms getting success in the concept itself. But ताली एक हाथ से नहीं बजती है, दोनों हाथ से बजती है, जैसे हम कहते हैं. The issue is that somewhere we have to understand now the practice has undergone such a dramatic change that individual level you cannot serve the customers in the way they required the services from our sides. So we must sincerely understand the synergic partnership has to be started to some extent at some level. Theoretically, the concept is perfect, no doubt. It may be have some 1 or 2 issues, but theoretically, in spite of networking concept is there, practical implementation is not happening, and that is where we are lacking somewhere. And I need individual members has to take care of this issue for many occasions. We have to understand how we can bring ourselves together to cater the needs of members or the services of the clients, basically by bringing the synergic partnership. The issue basically it could be in ourselves, it could be at the laws designed or the concept designed, but to some extent the need of our is now we need to go to the next level of networking or bringing the partnership, whatever it may be. Again, the issue of multidisciplinary is still on paper, it is not actually implemented, which is a great hindrance rather we can bring to networking. बिकॉज शायद अलायंस हो या लीड फर्म का कंसेप्ट हो, उस लग तक जाने के लिए हमको सबसे पहले हमारे माइंड्स को जोड़ना पड़ेगा, सीए मेंबर्स को अपने अपने एक दूसरे के साथ जोड़ना पड़ेगा, जो हो नहीं रहा है. Because more or less out of that 70,000-80,000 whatever we numbers we call as a practicing chartered accountants, more than 80% are in still proprietary firms. That is again a big issue unless and until you evaluate yourself from the proprietary partnership probably, and that should not be like a standalone partnership कि दो अलग-अलग काम कर रहे हैं. No, it should be on one platform. Then only the economies of scale or synergic partnership will come into play, and then the flourishing of the activities will start. वहां तक आने के लिए हमको बहुत पापड़ बेलने पड़ेंगे, हमारे अपने को थॉट प्रोसेस को चेंज करना पड़ेगा. I have tried to evaluate certain formulas also. मैं मेरी लेवल पे एक्सपीरियंस पे मैं कुछ करना चाहा हूँ and tried it. See today also if you see, I'm just throwing a light on this issue. Probably every firm has its own working, every partnership has its own working of sharing of profitability or working whatever it may be. But मैंने एक थंब रूल से हिसाब से देखा था, यदि हमको दो फर्म को साथ में आना है, let's go for the first level of networking कि दो फर्म को या दो प्रोप्राइटर को साथ में आना है, एक पार्टनरशिप करना है. Because see today also as far as the bank audits are concerned, we are in network. Most of the firms are coming together, एक ही सिस्टम में एप्लीकेशन डालते हैं और रेवेन्यू शेयर करते हैं. Then why it is not happening in the entire practice itself? This is where we have to think about. हम एक concept पे हम for bigger activity jobs के लिए हम network कर सकते हैं. It is again a network only, or whatever you can partnership. But yes, then why not? Because there we are utilizing the common goals of everybody, common efforts, everything, and we share the revenue. What are the formula that we are designing? Why not that happen in our day-to-day practice? Yes. If you see the doctors, they have this network concept, formally, informally, whatever may be they be working, they have utilized that concept and they are bringing the second level. आज वहाँ पे देखते तो काफी अच्छा काम हो रहा है. Why not in chartered? They are also professional. We are also professional. Somewhere things are not matching. यहाँ पे एक formula मैंने डिजाइन किया था, मतलब I just having interaction with so many people that I could able to see. आज हमारा practice देखते हैं तो हम it's a normal taxation practice, most of the proprietary firms तो छोड़ दो, यदि partnership में आते हैं तो हमारा almost even income tax is you need to declare 50% profit, or if you go for audit you can go 30-35% is our profitability. If you go with a profit of 50%, 30% taxation, 15% आपका tax आ जाएगा. So if a top line of X rupees less 15% tax keeping aside, 85, if that is the revenue and the revenue of net revenue I'm talking about after taxation, let us remove the 15% from the gross amount. Then what remains 85? Let's take the cost of operation of services maybe around 35 to 40% or even 50%. Still 35 remains the profitability. Based on that, a sharing can be done. Something like that, a formula needs to be divided, to be designed to come together on a first partnership level. Then step 2 could be going for a larger networking or larger merging of firms, or maybe in a different way. But still there is a problem that whenever there is a top level firms or big firms, the dominance issue, that sometimes there is a fear in the mind of a chartered accountant, small firms also, कि नहीं यार बड़ी मछली हमको छोटी मछली को खा जाएगी. These issues are never. Yes, we have to understand about networking, that why the bigger firms are getting success. The reason is they are not a human driven or the person driven, they are system driven. And that is where the Mudit has pointed out very rightly. And today's lecture is partly in a networking, but along with that, partly has highlighted the automation in the professional activities, servicing. That is the key success in today's world. Why the technology is not been updated in our systems, our activities. Once we adopt the technology, once we adopt the innovation in our service provision, definitely we can able to compete the next level firms or the mid-size or big size firms. So we have to introspect in that matter also, that where we are lacking and where, yes, always institute will play its role of updating. जैसे आज उन्होंने update करके लाया networking. I have not gone through in detail about the networking guidelines, but still the way Mudit has explained, it's very nice. They are tried to innovate certain things. They are tried to remove certain bottlenecks in the systems, and they are coming constantly working on that forum. But yes, along with that, we have to work. We have to adopt the thought process of going ahead to the next level of networking. Friends, today's session was something indeed and a great session for all of us. We have some more insight about how we can step up, come out of the cocoons and go to next level of networking. It could be a process networking, it could be a partnership networking, it should be a practice networking, or it could be in any other way. If you want to grow, yes, the need of R is yes, we have to step up outside and go ahead and go to the next level of networking. The way you are comfortable, take the next step. But yes, because servicing today to our clients is a challenging job. Though there are n number of avenues, yes, we know it's not so easy. Again, one more point I can, जो हमको बताते ना, जैसे छोटी पद में ही हमको हमारे माइंड में डाल जाते कि नहीं हमको फॉर्म अपनी इंडिविजुअल फॉर्म बनानी है. That has to be removed to some extent, कि हमको एक बार ये भी देखना पड़ेगा हमारे नए एंट्रेंस को कि नहीं, why not to join as a network, why you want to start your own individual firms, you can be a part of network. यदि हम इस कंसेप्ट को स्टार्टिंग में दे सकते हैं तो शायद हमारा नेटवर्किंग कंसेप्ट बहुत अच्छी तरह सक्सेस कर सकता है. Friends, it was really an indeed great Sunday for all of us to have the new networking guidelines from the Mudit, and his deliberation was excellent on this subject. I've seen that the points he has mentioned on various aspects are really very, very touchy, and we need to understand them in real spirit, how we can go to the next level. From the bottom of my heart, I express my heartiest thanks to Mudit for his deliberation. On behalf of the Bhayandar CP Study Circle and on behalf of all the members, I really express my gratitude to CM Mudit Bansali for sparing his precious time on today's Sunday and giving his updates about the new networking guideline. Along with that, my special thanks to our outgoing convener Nikunj Bhai, and yes, a welcome note to both the new incoming dynamic leaders, women leaders of our profession. And this is really an apt year for us, when today we are celebrating this year's Women's Day with the theme of leadership in women's. And we have two leaders, women leaders are there, going to take the CP Study Circle, Bhayandar CP Study Circle for the entire year. I really thank both of them for coming forward and to come forward to lead the Bhayandar CP Study Circle. Thank you all of you for such a wonderful session, and thanks once again. Thank you very much. Over to Ritu Madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the lovely words. Thank you. And for your encouragement also. Thank you, Mudit Bhai. Thank you, Nikunji and members. Thank you, Kishore.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nikunj Bhai, you there?
Yes, I'm there, madam. Yes, thank you so much to the speaker, to all the dignitaries, to the coordinators, to the study circle. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Signing
Thank
off.
you.